History never announces something when it becomes valuable. It just shifts. One quiet morning, the price of an idea changes, and by the time the world notices, the window's already gone. See right now, that window is Bitcoin, and this right here, right now, is the final cheap stack era. Now you won't feel it end. There won't be fireworks, just silence followed by realization. Now the kind that makes you whisper, I could have stacked more. Now I just quickly want to chuck this in here. I've recently started a brand new Facebook page, so if you do have a Facebook account and if you enjoy watching my content, well, come and give me a follow. Now what I'll do is link this down in the description below. See, every generation has one moment like this. A period that looks boring, irrelevant, even laughable in real time. In the 1950s, suburban land for pennies. In the 1980s, tech stocks that felt like toys. And 2009, a digital currency traded by hobbyists. Now each era had the same pattern. The price felt small, the noise felt big, and the opportunity felt endless, until it wasn't. Now we're standing in that same silence right now, the last stretch of abundance before awareness floods in. But here's the paradox. Scarcity never feels scarce at the start, because when something is still early, it looks infinite. You can still buy it, still accumulate, still wait for later. But that's the illusion. See, Bitcoin feels plentiful because it's priced in fiat. You measure it with a melting ruler, and that ruler tricks you into thinking you have time. But the supply never changed, but the denominator just got weaker. See, imagine a coastline just before the tide pulls out. It looks calm, safe, predictable. Then slowly the waterline drops. A few inches at first, and then meters. See, that's where we currently are, and the outflow has started. Governments stacking in silence, institutions converting balance sheets, and every major tech platform quietly exploring custody. Now they won't tell you. They don't need to. They'll just accumulate until scarcity becomes visible. And by then, well, the ocean's already gone. See, if you're measuring Bitcoin by price, you're already late, because the real metric is availability. How easy is it still to move $1,000 into 1 million satoshis? How frictionless stacking still feels, and that convenience is the signal, not the cost. See, when it becomes hard to buy, when the friction rises, that's when you realised you lived through the final cheap stack era. And the tragedy, well, most people will remember this time as flat, boring, sideways. They'll scroll past the opportunity of their lifetime because it didn't look urgent enough. See, 10 years from now, a conversation will replay across millions of dinner tables. Someone will ask, remember when you could buy 1 million sats for around $1,000? And someone else will go quiet. They'll nod, smile, and change the subject. Now that's how regrets sound. Polite, quiet, and irreversible. Because you never know you're in a last time until it's over. The last cheap house. The last unregulated idea. The last free corner of the internet. Now Bitcoin is reaching its last cheap. Now not because the price says so, but because awareness is exponential. And once truth spreads, opportunity compresses. And when it's obvious, it's over. See, the sovereign doesn't wait for confirmation. They act when it still feels unnecessary. They move while others debate. And they stack while it's still quiet. And that's how every epoch of wealth transfer begins. Now not with a crowd, but with a whisper. And right now, that whisper is saying, this is the final cheap stack era. Now you don't need a full coin, you just need awareness and discipline, because when the window closes there won't be a second one, and the fiat world keeps printing, the noise will keep rising, but the sovereigns, well, they'll already be gone. So stack while it's quiet, because the next sound you hear will be the door closing. Now I just quickly want to chuck this in here as well. This is a free course of mine and it's called Sovereign by Design. Now if you want to check this out, what I'll do is link this down in the description below. Now if you've made it this far and if you're not too sure what to watch next, well, I have this playlist for you just here, which you can go ahead and binge watch if you enjoy watching my content, or if you just want a quick short little video, you can watch this one just here, recommended to you by YouTube.